Okay, hello computer. This time I actually set my timer.
Yep, no more long episodes. Sad face.
Tonight feels... Today it feels somehow uneven.
Today the mood is up. What the fuck?
I still haven't settled with things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing bad happens tonight.
Everyone's in a killy attitude.
Yeah.
Even more crabs!
Wow.
After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about to make you extra special, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. How is that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forward. I heard an annoyed sigh on the other end of the line, and then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I heard it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some urban legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. I mean, to be fair, Pirates of the Caribbean was all about crabs.
Yeah, and there's that new crab meme that's been going all over it. You know, the dancing crab music.
Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? All I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma!
You still didn't tell us why you decided on bear! Whatever.
I mean, bears are cute.
I guess so, yeah.
They're cute when they're cubs.
Daytime announcement.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, I need to do something about Sakura. I had to go to the dining hall and talk to those about it more time. Something I missed what it said.
About it one more time.
Okay.
Shit hits the fan.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What? I don't know who's doing
That's
that.
Zero.
Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Before I get
Oh, Makoto! We got a big problem, man! What's wrong? Look! He shook as he pointed.
Furo Senior.
Oh.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
What?
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
No, she didn't.
She's still alive, dude.
He's freaking out.
You gotta be kidding!
No! She's not dead! Open your eyes! No way she's dead! Why? What just happened? Well, Toko and Hina just, all of a sudden, they're yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze? Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I may be flat, but at least mine are real. Look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally
Anyway,
adorable.
you're totally non-adorable males. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else
My beautiful
I'll start cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Wait, indulging yourself?
She probably gets off on it. She is a murderer.
You're gonna masturbate while you stab us? Gross.
Scissors.
Oh,
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Oh, jeez. Let's get Hina to the nurse office. Come on, hero, help me. Sure thing.
I fucking love Genocide Jill.
Genocide Jill's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away.
Okay, kitty, I need you to move. I'm gonna lay down. I don't want to hit you with me. Or not.
She don't move for no one. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Well, thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better?
Yeah, my voice acting got a lot easier.
Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir.
It's sarcastic.
So sarcastic! Makes you sound even more hostile.
I think you click on Hina.
Okay. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life coming to an end. If I saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again. Which would suck. I love sleep. You have seen someone's life come to an end. Junko, remember? She died right in front of us? Oh, yeah. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? It's rough, too. The room and everything are back to normal. Monaku must have done it.
We're them behind Hero.
Oh, that's just the camera. And the monitor, whoops, it's on the other wall, right? Yeah.
Don't forget the fridge.
The refrigerator. Inside are packs of bud, probably used for transfusions. Yep, okay. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got in a fight and the last one...
Oh, please. No, not yet, not yet.
Not yet?
That's terrible.
That's because she's just so awful. The most awful girl ever.
Could it be?
Come on, go easy on her. She's probably because of her complicated home life.
There are two! I know the fight one, like, progresses the story.
So...
I don't want to hear it.
Not a chance. She just pisses me right off.
Um...
Seriously scary when a woman snaps like that. Okay. So,
Okay, so let's try the complicated home life one first.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Could it be?
Her complicated home life?
Hmm.
Well, remember what she said? She lived with her dad, her mom, and her other mom. And that's true. I wonder what happened to what led to having her two moms.
I'm right, right?
Whatever it was, it must have been serious. Still a little bit of, you know, it's
I don't want to
expected.
hear it.
I don't care. That doesn't matter. I can't forgive her. When a woman snaps, it's honestly terrifying. Okay.
Alright, now we progress the story.
That's
Ah,
terrible.
You fucking... Here we go again, guys.
Sorry.
Another turn around the bend.
Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura? At first, I just tried to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time to let you live. You'll never have time left to live your life.
Order in your lines!
But she wouldn't let go. No one lets it go. About the lines, I mean, come on, guys. I just messed up a few times. Just let it go.
Never!
So I just,
Never, you jerk!
without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, just like Jack let...
Yeah,
loose,
that's
right?
Makoto.
Oh, when things got out of hand, just like Jack let... Hey, Owie, I would mind if you...
Owie! Cut! Owie! Learn to say the line you're supposed to say. Otherwise, Makoto's gonna be you, and we don't need a big-titted Makoto, okay?
Wait, I thought that was my line. Oh, I can see the... Okay, I see Makoto now. On the, you know...
Good. Okay, action!
When things got out of hand, just like Jack let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. But I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she's saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, he and his eyes started welling up with tears. Just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to nurses wouldn't bust open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina?
Sakura!
You're hurt. What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Makoto! Hero! What's the meaning of this?
It wasn't me. It was just like Jill. It was all that demented... It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Damn.
You hurt Hina. Damn you! To leave me alone but hurt her. What is this?
How dare
What is this?
Ah! I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me!
I don't hate you, actually.
I can't
Alright, guys.
Why?
Somebody save me!
I mean, she is pretty scary.
Kira nearly tripped over herself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later...
What's going on?
Hey,
What's all this noise about?
Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the same room.
I gather that something happened?
Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait. You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line. Right here and now.
Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura! Nina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Well... Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
that's fine.
It's fine.
Huh?
About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. I think, try clicking it. Anyway, there's something... Hold on. You have to go through it all again.
That's fine. Okay, that's nice.
That issue.
Okay. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about
In
it?
other words,
You could have told me about Sakura when Akuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right?
Yeah.
To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Damn! What?
Because ultimately, that means you don't trust me.
No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Oh, there's the blush!
Yep, there's a blush.
There it is! Oh, she's cute again. Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, just forget about it.
Okay, thank you.
Yay! They're friends again!
Yay! What is it you want to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. Oh!
Yes, but-
Don't go take that out of context!
Let's go into the boys' bathroom together, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm guessing that's where she wants to go.
No.
Oh. Well,
Well then, shall we get going?
With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! I heard you to catch up to her.
My cat looks like she wants to get on that top shelf.
She walked ahead in silence. And in silence, I chased her. Baby, what are you doing? And eventually we arrived.
Bathhouse!
Oh, okay.
Oh, we just leave it on the bench now?
I guess. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned.
Take off your pants, now.
Oh, jeez.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego.
But you said we didn't need Alter Ego anymore.
wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us.
Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us.
Alter Ego wants to ask us something?
And we have to physically click on alter ego.
Okay, well first.
Alter ego.
Hello. Oh, is it... So it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard.
Is two not enough?
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is he that he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we?
Kyoko typed in the question.
What did you want to ask us?
Oh, yeah, so... I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school's network.
What?
Hey, she said it!
Kiri and I quickly glanced at each other.
Kiki?
Kyoko. She replied,
Why?
well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work? I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everybody. I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too.
I keep confusing the masters.
So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school, the only way I can help it is you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the Mastermind will find out about it. Then they'd find you, and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
Even in virtual form, Chihiro, Big Dick Fujisaki. Like, Jesus Christ.
I'm scared, but I can handle it. Chihiro really is my favorite character.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah. Like, even in AI form. Even though it's not the real...
Chihiro
but
is
it's like...
Chihiro is a pretty good character, alright.
Yes. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
hey,
You remember what you asked before? You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend.
Kyoko.
To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risk, the Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network.
But...
Hey,
He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. Man, Kyoko coming in with the feeling bomb!
Right.
And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up?
You know, I just realized that
What?
this... You know how we're looking at the laptop and so the camera's angled downwards?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like we're bending Kyoko over the bench.
Yes!
Terrible.
Stand up tall. I like that this is a stand up tall, we're bending her
Oh,
over.
jeez.
Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice.
One place?
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera.
A room without surveillance cameras. The secret room.
Yep.
That's it. The secret room you told me about. I can't remember there's no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the internet from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
But that
However,
guy...
However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego. And the Mastermind... Sorry. Got something in my nose.
Sorry.
Ugh. And the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room.
Yeah, so it means I probably have to take care of it since it would be weird for you to go into the boys' bathroom, right?
Right. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over.
You're right.
that's what we have to
But
do.
despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues.
Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do
It's
it.
true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? Bear.
Good grief, I'm sorry. Started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed him underneath my jacket. It tickles.
How can you feel?
Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room, and until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay?
Understood. Your command has been implemented.
But wait, we didn't type that. How did you... So far you couldn't understand unless we typed it.
I don't know.
Good. If you ever react like a machine like that, all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers.
So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already.
Well, all we can do is check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Where have they placed a tiny camera while we were there? Alrighty!
Well, where are you going? Oh, right. Well, you know what? I can just teleport.
No! I want to walk there.
Why?
I want to walk there!
Fine. I think Kyoko's here somewhere.
She's probably walking with us.
Well, last time someone was with us, it was Sayaka, and she was just stood in the same spot, and it was assumed that she went with us.
Oh, hey, the hero.
Oh, hey. Makoto? What the? Why do you seem so surprised? Nothing's wrong. Why would anything be wrong? He's acting really strange. Well, I guess he's always acting really strange. Okay, well, gonna go back to my room now. Take her easy, partner. See ya.
Oh my god. Wait.
Did that bitch kill someone? Well then.
Oh my god, Genocide Jill!
My
obsession!
What are you doing?
Running!
I see.
Anyway, I'm heading back to my room. I'll just be living there. I'll just be there. Living totally calm.
Someone's dead.
My god.
Like, she had to say living. Someone's fucking dead, isn't there?
Isn't there?
Just a
I don't know.
second.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I wanted to check everywhere. Because I think someone's dead.
You can't investigate yet.
Okay, this is the one.
Hey,
Okay. Oh, right.
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here.
Oh, I get it. She's acting.
No, she's not.
She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go.
Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you.
Interesting. Well, there are some papers on the floor. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. Only 2 things to click on.
That stool looks suspicious.
According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right?
Nightmare.
Now we just have to connect alter ego. I immediately got to work. I plugged the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
It looks like they plugged in a charger too.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. Even, I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. I have a feeling
My
it said that.
god.
I was about to leave, but I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Ah!
Makoto.
How'd it go?
Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting real and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. And there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes?
So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point.
Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Should I hesitate and fumble or for something to say? You're so high maintenance.
That's not what I meant. I had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what the heck are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen.
And what should we...
so...
If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope for right now.
Which is why all three go.
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our plans.
You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. Okay. And it's still daytime. I'm kind of tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe it's because of the stress moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before not long at all, you're gonna fall asleep.
Nap time!
I had completely dozed off. Ding dong. Huh? The sharp sound of a doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Who is it?
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here.
Kyoko? What's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened.
What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake.
She said for us to come to the rec room.
The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Oh boy, okay. Should I talk to...
We click on Hina to progress.
Okay. So I can't actually go into the rec room right yet?
Oh
Anyway,
yeah. I'd better hear what Hina has to say.
So if I click on it, it'll tell me.
Yeah.
Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Okay... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in a chair, like she's bowing her head. Was she poisoned? Because they mentioned poison earlier.
Maybe.
I didn't even think about that as an option to kill Sakura. Because remember I was saying, like, how would you even kill her? You know? I was thinking, like, maybe, like Jennison Spear or whatever, but poison...
Jennison Spear!
I don't know, man. I just thought, you know, how Junko died.
Were you thinking, like, galactic levels of fucking torment for her?
No, like, listen. Like, I imagine her body's, like, really, like, tough as steel or whatever, you know?
Conka tough.
So... I was thinking of only physical ways to kill her, but I've never even thought about poison. Okay. Well, not that I want her to die, I'm just, you know... You know what I mean.
hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So, what should we do? Wait, was that Aoi saying that?
Yeah, it was.
Fuck, I read it as Makoto.
Ha!
So what should we do? Are we gonna go? Or are we gonna... What? Fuck, whatever.
First of all, we need to get into that room.
But the door is locked, right? When we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in.
I just said...
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock.
Huh? Then why...
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside that room. Is it a chair?
Chair?
In other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply.
Then there's no problem if we break in?
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way.
Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There's only silence. But silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please, hurry! Okay, you two, stand back. I took a hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit.
When I first heard that part, all I could think of was Makoto hitting it with the back end of the broom. I didn't even think about it wielding it like a baseball bat.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I thought he was just gonna be so weak that it would just bounce off. Yeah. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the window, to the now open window, and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. That chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her... Oh... poisoned.
I hate this word.
All I felt was cold death.
I need a hug. I really need a hug.
Come on, come on.
Fucking Sakura.
I know.
She even has a smile on her face. That's how heroes die. Fucking smile on her face.
Yeah. I can only feel the last lingering of
I knew it was coming, but I hate it.
have a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
Fuck you, Monokuma. I don't give a fuck about your body discovery announcement.
A body has been discovered.
I did say the record room would be a room where one body would be found.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
I didn't know it would be Sakura. And I didn't know it would be on case 4, because usually they die on the same room that we find.
At the same level.
Yeah.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Well,
Ugh! This game.
damn it. I wonder how Luka-Jin's gonna react to that. She's probably gonna be
How far is she? She's done with Danganronpa 1, right?
Yeah, she's on
So,
Danganronpa 2 now.
How far is she on Danganronpa 2?
I don't know. I'm not watching it because I can't, you know?
Right. I'm just gonna check what episode.
Sakura's.
How do you spell her name?
Luca, L-U-C-A-H, Jin, G...
Oh, here it is.
J, yeah. J-I-N.
Ow, he's
She's-
fucking...
Really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body.
We didn't make it in time.
You again.
It happened again.
Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body.
Oh my god. She's on episode 58.
Nice.
She's probably almost done with the game.
Probably.
God.
I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or reaction?
I'm a face.
I have to get them. I have to get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
Face in me. Face is fucking terrifying.
And I... Why? Why did this have to happen?
Why? Why did it have to happen, game developers? You could have had Byakuya die. No one would have gave a fuck about that guy, but no. You had to kill the one person I wanted to get a bear hug from. I wanted her to break my spine.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I am very sad, yes.
It's because it would be with emotion.
I repeated over and over again.
I need to examine Sakura's body.
I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre?
Yes.
Oh, she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. Fuck you!
Right.
Fuck your head and the neck it rode in on!
Who could have done it, though? As soon as they arrived, Kyoko
Just a
began.
second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you! Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we even begun the investigation? Begin!
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it.
Monica.
You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level could increase that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
The Monokuma file. Yeah.
And don't get mad, Miss Asahina. You're gonna ruin that lewd face of yours.
See? Even he says it.
Now then, with that, hold on. Just something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and
In other
then
words,
I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting a chance to fight things with me.
Finish things.
Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. That's even for someone like me. It would have been mean to defeat.
It would have been no mean feat.
To take out a behemoth like that. Thank you. Sorry.
hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried.
No, it's just like, there's no...
Line.
No mean feat. Ah!
I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was. Whoever the blacking is this time, I owe you one.
But you know who it is.
Yeah, you do.
I do, too, but that doesn't matter.
You owe them one? Oopsie! Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Because, I mean, your lives are on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him! I hate this whole thing!
Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all.
How can you say that now?
Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway.
Right now, our top priority is to be uncovering Sakura's killer. Man, their voices are so similar that I made them. If you can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
Hina, I'll do it.
Hey!
Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me?
You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that in order. Ooh. Fuck your glasses! Fuck your shirt! Fuck your apparently golden penis! I want to just throw you off the roof of Hope Peak Academy and see which fucker I hit with your corpse!
Nice. Yeah,
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Good God!
Yeah, I hate him. I hate him a lot. In order?
That's fine.
Fine. I'll stay behind. God! Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is...
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. None of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
What if you killed Sakura?
I
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me.
What?
You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope! Don't really care!
my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway.
And you... Okay, that's you.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, I'm used to voicing him.
I've been voicing him for like 3 episodes.
I know, it's just habit still.
And you, Hero? Do you really object?
If you're gonna go that far, what can I do?
I mean, I don't have anything. Oh, wait.
Listen here, fucker.
Listen here, cunt fucker.
I mean, I don't really have anything to hide, so what should I care?
It's all clear.
Then it's decided. It was my revenge, Mr. Stewart.
Nothing's decided! Wait, sorry. Nothing's decided. I don't know.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. It may help you speak normally.
But...
Hey,
We have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, to honor Sakura's memory.
Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If you can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution.
Finding out who killed Sakura? It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. And kind of a hopeless hope. We have no choice but to do it. So, there's only one person I can think it would be.
Who?
Hero. Because I know Byakuya and Togo survive. And I can't be Kyoko. It literally just can't be. Obviously it's not Hina.
Well, I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna give you a hint, and it's vague at best.
Okay.
You have to figure out. You have to figure out what extent of murder is in this situation.
What does that mean?
Like in this situation, the only thing that doesn't count as a quote-unquote murder is dying of old age.
Okay.
So everything else encompassed in that is considered murder.
Is suicide considered murder?
I'll say yes.
Did Sakura commit suicide?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Then again, Hiro was acting very suspicious.
Yeah, he was. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. Yeah, so it would have been around the same time. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. Also, this is the first time someone's died in daytime.
Yeah. Well, technically that's not true. Ifumi died during the day.
I guess that's true, yeah. However, it seems that at some point, the victim suffered from a violent vomiting of blood. Well, that's poison. Alright.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge.
Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door has been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room.
Sakura probably wanted to die alone. Like, you know how...
Well, the thing is, Hina seems very, very intent on one of those 3 being the killer.
Yeah.
Why is that? She probably has a reason.
I don't think it could have been Hina. Like, those were two...
No. She knows why one of those 3 could do it. Like, besides the whole, they hated her. That's not a good enough excuse here.
Whoa.
I hit my dots. That was kind of a clutch shot. It says, shoo, took.
I am not sure what you mean, but I'm sure it'll become apparent later on.
Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door.
Is there a secret entrance? So the door is locked from the inside, and there's no way in or out until we broke the window. There's like 0 escape, right?
In other words,
This is a classic locked room murder.
Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it happen in real life? And right before our eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails?
Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when a locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits the crime and through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches, including using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations.
So for all that, we have to do is so for that, all we have to do is check the door and see if that was it, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it.
Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's open.
What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that.
It sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a lot.
In other words,
By that I mean, there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere hidden within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible.
So then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics.
So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which one of those 4 choices seems most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say.
I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I can figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I may need to concentrate and investigate on this as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else.
I was gonna laugh if the timer went off then.
How much is left on the timer? Because I want more, but... Okay, we have 13 minutes left.
We can investigate!
Yeah. Looks like some kind of wrapper. Ah, that's... You recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we had left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So we gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box in the warehouse. I really liked them. Actually, as soon as I could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure no one else could get their hands on them. You like them that much?
So whenever a new box showed up, you just went there and just took it?
I guess. But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to find one for herself. That's why I gave it to her.
God, Hina, I'm so sorry!
But now, they've lost all their flavor. Okay, actually can't hurt.
Hi, shards.
There are shards of glass scattered across the chair Sakura's sitting on. This glass is all red, and there are the bottom and the top sections of the bottle, right? These are, yeah. So this must have been originally a bottle. So it's like one of these. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass.
Hi!
Yeah, it's the same. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure.
It's a Monokuma file.
Figure on the floor.
It's a Monokuma figure!
There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how do you get those figures inside the bottles? Figures.
So,
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle.
Huh?
You know, when the bottle's opening, you smell it and the boat placed inside. You've never seen that?
Oh, yeah. Maybe I
in
have.
other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. To be honest, I really want some of those. I really want a set of those.
I'm feeling I'm starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which means Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are all evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle is the weapon. I don't know about that. Huh? The lock is open. And they're on the inside.
Haha! The locker's finally important!
Yeah, right, real right. I thought it would be. I thought it would be.
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker.
That's me.
And left. No, the fuck!
And it looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint all in the dust. Kyoko, Aoi did that before, and now it's you doing it. Learn to read my name.
Well, I want more than just your lines in my mouth, you know?
Whoa. Hold up.
That one threw you for a loop. I was like, whoa. I can stand it kind of when it was Sayaka, but not you.
Going back to the whole, they're just actors, right? Yo, Kyoko, I think you already know Celeste's the one that I've got. Yeah, I got no chance.
So Celeste's like, we can always use a new pet. That is true.
It's true.
She just looks at Makoto and just goes, woof.
No.
And it looks quite fresh too. Oh my god, no! Stop it! Ugh! I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra.
So then,
Fucking!
maybe that killer hid in here until the locker was open, don't you think? During all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
Because the locker is right in front of the door. He would see it. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Yeah, it was already open. Oh yeah, the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there. Yeah, that is her, okay. Until after we opened the door.
Yeah, so then, what does the handprint mean? Someone waited until Sakura locked
Quick
the
question.
door? Oh, what the hell? I didn't even notice that. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty.
Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. She even mentioned it more than once, how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
I know. But still, it's protein can.
Quick question, why is it above the glass?
That is a good question.
Like, I know it could be hit by other pieces of broken glass, but like, they make it so obvious that it's on top of the glass.
You're
Like, fuck?
you're trying to point something out to me, aren't you?
Maybe.
Hmm.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, there's so many elements to this case. Maybe it could be this. Maybe it could be that. There's so fucking many ways you can interpret it.
Chem A2 on it. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. She must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
Well, that's strange.
Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Yes, she talked about it. Shards of light blue glass. They must be part. Fuck, that's you.
That must be parts of the window I broke.
correct.
Shut up. But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it.
You know, if you just waited a few minutes.
I thought it was me.
Okay.
Shut it. Kyoko really wants to be Makoto's pet.
Why does it matter?
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on.
Important clue. I'm not sure how. Okay, well there's a blood scene over here I saw. Let's check the magazine rack, I guess. Same shelf, all magazines. They're all different kinds of magazines here. Okay, well that's all. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? That doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Where she threw up? It said she threw up. Hey, where? You can look at the clock, I guess. It's around 1 o'clock right now. Putting him on the camera file, she died around 12. So roughly an hour ago. That was when Kyoko and I were moving all through Ego. So,
No, talk to the people!
well, I can look at Sakura's body. Sakura drew a last breath, slumped forward in the chair. It's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Kuma file, she also had vomited blood. And I can see traces of blood on the lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The last Kuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Poison! Maybe getting hit the head somehow caused her to start. No, that doesn't make sense.
Not a chance.
Yakia?
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location.
Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree?
No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to how she died.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away.
He's not even trying to have much of the size of me. I gotta go check.
You have to talk to Hina before talking to him.
Oh, okay, well.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed,
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
and she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was that killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand?
They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly, they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro.
Byakuya!
It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then, let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura and all three of them, asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? I went to the nurse's office this morning. Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually, she went off on her own. When I saw her again after that, she told me... She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet in the rec room by noon. By noon? Amano Kumafa said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. You heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, and that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even,
Hina!
this would never have happened.
Ah, the crying face! I can't stand it!
It's impossible to not have regrets, I know.
Thank God she did. Thank God they didn't put a crying face on it.
Is this the third time we've gotten Aoi's account?
Yeah.
Good grief. But the fact that she had asked those to meet with her, and asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time around the same place she ended up dying, might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. And now the after.
Don't forget to check the chair and the door.
Oh yeah.
What do you want? You're bothering me.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Make it quick.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room?
So you found out. Interesting.
That is true?
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster?
So you didn't go see her?
Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight.
Okay, thanks.
Fuck you, Byakuya! Fuck you and your blonde hair, your blue eyes, your fucking bayonetta legs!
The chair was shoved... Bayonetta legs? Shoved against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, no reason to think the chair has anything special to do it. Okay, well. Oh.
The door!
Oh, right. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which, of course, happened when I broke inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious of the door itself. Having examined both the door and chair, there's no doubt the door didn't open simply because the chair was shoved against it. I kept the doorknob from turning. This kept the door... Okay. I'm reading everything wrong, but you can read it yourself. There was no evidence of the door or the chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have been created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Okay.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk with the people for now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I decided you'll go in my place.
I mean, that makes sense. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. Maybe have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted Sakura wanted to meet with two other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Fucking... Okay, well I guess I have to press R.
Apparently, how long do we have on the clock?
Probably not long. 24 seconds. The other two are probably back in their rooms.
And this may be a good point to pause, save, and stop.
Yeah. In the next episode, we'll investigate further.
Before we end the episode.
Okay.
Before we end the episode.
Okay.
No, don't
Hold on, I'm gonna-
don't hit the clock. Don't hit the clock. Don't hit the clock. Don't hit the clock.
Why?
Why? I want it to. Now we can end the episode. Goodbye, everybody.